Hello, my creative friends, my Facebook friends. Hey, I'm so glad you're here today. And whether you know it or not, I called you my creative friend because you truly are. You were born to be creative. You were born to create the life you really want. So even if you don't feel like it, you are creative. And I'm not just talking about that artsy fartsy kind of creativity. We're created with this superpower inside of us that gives us everything we need if we can tap into it to have what we want. So I've got some notes here because I have so many things to kind of unpack for you guys today. And let's see if I can make my screen breaker so I can see the comments. All right. Anyway, okay, so I want to know if you guys feel like something's missing in your life right now. Do you feel like something is missing? Like you want more of something? Or do you want more time so that you get to do things you love that make you feel more fulfilled? Or do you feel like you want money? You need more money so you can finally take that trip, that bucket list trip that's been on your list of things that you've been dreaming to do for a long time? Or do you want more like relief from all your stress and anxiety so you just have more peace and calm in your life? I think we are all at different points in our life, and at different points in our lives, we all want something more. And if that's you, if you feel like something is missing in your life right now, you're in the right place because I'd love to help you with that. And really wanting more has to start with a dream. So you've got to start with a dream that's big enough to get you where you want to go, to motivate you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So give me some emojis, give me some fire, give me a thumbs up if you are a person, if you're someone who wants more in your life. I know I am. I know that even as I achieve my different goals, I always have a dream that carries me to the next level. So wanting more is a really good thing. And we can also, we'll get into other things that we're going to unpack. There's a lot of messaging that I'll talk about at another session that, sometimes you feel guilty for wanting more, and we will talk about that in another session. But today we're going to focus on having a dream. So let me introduce myself. I'm Shawna St. James, and I'm an artist and a creative coach and author. And it wasn't until I asked myself, what do I really want? What do I really want, that I discovered what was missing in my life, and that then my life completely transformed when I finally had a dream and I could count on a goal that I wanted to achieve. My life completely changed. So, oh, by the way, at the end of this, I'm going to have a free gift for you guys that's going to help you with everything we talk about today. So stay to the end so you can get that. You can find out how to get that. But my life went from stressful, overextended, kind of feeling empty and not having anything for myself, to completely feeling joyful and grateful and living into my bigger purpose when I was able to tap into my creativity and create the life I wanted. But it all started with a dream. If I hadn't had a dream, I couldn't have done any of that. So thank you again for being here, and I hope I can bring you some of motivation and some inspiration for you to have your own dream. So let me ask you the question that was asked of me so many years ago. What do you really want? Do you know what you really want? Do you have a dream? Do you already know? Are you already on the road to what you really want? And if not, I want to help you with that. I know the first time that somebody asked me that, like I said several years ago, somebody said, Shawna, what do you really want? I was kind of, I didn't know that I didn't know what I wanted. I thought I always knew what I wanted, but what I realized was I knew more about what I didn't want than what I wanted. So I had to really sit down and become aware of that. You need to have a dream, and you need to have a dream that's big enough that it's going to motivate you. So do you have a big enough dream that's going to keep you motivated to keep going? Give me some thumbs up and emojis if you guys have a dream like that. I would love to know it. I'm going to go over here to my phone so I can see if you guys have any comments coming through. For some reason, my computer isn't showing me that today. So let me take just a second to pop over here. So yeah, give me some fire, give me some emojis, give me some feedback. Let me know if you guys have a dream, and I hope you do have a big dream. And if you aren't sure what that dream is, then we're in the right place. You're in the right place. I'm going to help you with that. Hey George, hey Karen, thanks for being here. I just wanted to say I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I happen to know George and Karen, and they do have big dreams, and I love that they're on the road to their dreams. But okay, so I want you to know that you need to have a dream that's big enough that it's going to keep you going, because you're going to bump up against all kinds of challenges that life is going to throw you. You're going to have all kinds of obstacles. So it doesn't matter, because you want that dream and you're on a mission to get it. It doesn't matter what's going to try to stop you. It's such a big dream and it's such a driving desire that you're going to do whatever it takes to get it. That is the kind of dream we're talking about. So you owe it to yourself. Really, you were born. You were born for this. You were born to find your purpose and find what your bigger dream is. I hope that all of you can join me in this. This is going to be actually a challenge for you. And in January, I'm going to be presenting a 5-day challenge where I'm going to walk you through each step of discovering your dream and how to get what you want, how to set a goal. We're going to go through all of that. But today we're just talking about the dream. Karen said, yeah, like George said, I want a Martha Stewart gig. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be nice? Leveling up your 7-figure business. I love it. And I think you just have to take it one step at a time. I know George made a great comment earlier that you still have to stop and smell the roses along the way when you have a big dream. You don't want to lose sight of what you already have and what you're thankful for. So that's part of the dream too, is that you are seeing into the future, but you're appreciating where you are at the moment. So if you have a dream that you're trying to achieve, I want to still help you along that way with the big challenge. But give me a yes if you want to wake up every day with that sense of urgency and motivation and inspiration to have that confidence to know that you are doing what you were meant to do, what you were born to do. I didn't know what that was like until I discovered what my dream was. I was really unaware. You don't have to live your life within the set of boundaries and expectations that other people set for you. I thought I was living my life and doing what I wanted to do. I really didn't know. I was so unaware that I wasn't living my life into the full potential that I was wanting to do. I was a mom and a wife, and I was living my life according to what everybody else needed and wanted of me. And I was helping everyone else with their dreams, and I was leaving myself completely out. Give me a thumbs up if any of you have ever experienced something like that, where you don't even realize that you're missing that piece of you until you wake up one day and you're like, why am I so unhappy? I didn't know why I was feeling so empty and so lost and frankly sad. I loved being a wife and a mom. I still love being a mom. I mean, you never outgrow being a mom, right? And I love my kids, but I really wish that I had not spent so much time focusing on everyone else's dream and not finding something for myself. That really set me back a long way. And it wasn't until I discovered what my dream was and really tapped into it that I became a fulfilled, more joyful person, which really in turn, I know you've heard it a million times. It's like, help yourself so you can help others. But that made me a greater mom when I was happy. So if you are looking for something and you're not sure what it is, I want to encourage you to really dive into that, because that dream is what you're meant to be. I know, and I want you to have a big dream. I'm not just talking about, well, next month I'd like to be able to, I'm just using a really simple example, but next month I want to be able to go, out with friends. I'm talking a big dream, something that sounds kind of crazy that you really aren't sure, you don't see a way that you could ever have that dream. That's the kind of dream that I'm talking about. Karen says, yeah, I love my kids, but they can zap the energy out of you. It's so true. And George, yeah, spring out of bed because you're so excited for the day. That is the best feeling, is it not? I want everyone to have that feeling. And when you're stuck and you don't know what's missing, sometimes it's just the dream. So we're going to work on finding that dream for you. So I have two things for you. The first thing is a gift for you, and that is the What I Really Want worksheet. So if you, after this video, if you go to the top of this Facebook group banner, you can click on it and there's a download, and it's a worksheet just to help get those juices flowing and help you start thinking about what your dreams are and what you really want. And next week, we're going to talk about how to take that dream and make it into a goal. And I know that there are so many aspects of accomplishing a goal, and what you do when things get in your way, and how sometimes other things have to take priority. And we will talk about that as we go. But right now, I really want you to focus on a dream and what your big dream is. So after you work on that worksheet, I want you to take out a piece of paper, and I want you to write all the crazy stuff that's in your head, all those crazy dreams that you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but if I could have anything I wanted, this is what I would want. Those are the kind of dreams that are really going to motivate you, and those are the kind of dreams that we want to invest in, and I'm going to help you with that as we go. So those are your two activities. Do the worksheet, the What I Really Want worksheet. You can find it in the top banner. And then number two, start writing out what you really want, your biggest dreams. So give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up if you're going to do those exercises. And then next week, I'll come back to you on that, and we're going to check in on what you can do with those things that you've written down. So thank you so much for joining me. And next week, please come, because we're going to talk about how you can change that dream into a goal. And if you know of anyone else, that can help, that will be helped by this, that you can share this with, that they would enjoy this, please share this with them. Invite them into the group. I would love to meet new people, and I love networking with people. I love having George and Karen and Jamie. I see Jamie's here. Ironically, life gets in the way, or makes it easy to not focus on what you want. It's true. And we're going to talk about that next week, because that's the kind of stuff that can really sideline you from accomplishing what you want as a dream. And sometimes you'll give up on your dream if you let those things get in the way. So we're going to talk about all the tactics and tools that you need to be able to bust through those obstacles, including all the mental things, because you get in your own way, because sometimes you don't even allow yourself to dream big enough because you don't believe you can do it. So I'm so glad you're here. And I want this to be a challenge for you. Think big, dream big. Don't just think small. And we're not engineering smallness here. We are going to think way beyond what you've ever thought you could accomplish. Those are the things I want you to write down. Come back next week and we'll talk again. Thanks.